In this video, I'm going to speak about the new automated resize functionality for personal end-user desktops, which we've added to the Nerdio Manager for Enterprise 4.7 release. This function complements the recently introduced ability for users to resize their desktops, for administrators to delegate that right for users to resize their desktops, and allows administrators to add some guardrails to that process so that devices aren't simply resized to their largest size without any end date, and administrators can therefore control spend on these devices. So to access this feature, we go to the properties of a host pool and into the user self-service portal menu. And you can see I have allow end users to resize their desktop already selected. I have a couple of options for those resizes in case the users rather need more CPU or more RAM for specific operations. And we have a disk size allowed as well. And we now also, as I mentioned, include this additional menu option to force the restore of desktops to their original size after a specified period of time. And that can either be days or hours. In this instance, I've selected 8 hours, which is a fairly small window and fairly prescriptive, but this would allow a user who simply had an end of month activity to complete, which required perhaps some additional RAM. It would allow them to complete that in their working day and then for the machine to be automatically resized afterwards. So I'm just going to save that. And we can see this has been applied to my user account, to my test user account. So if we then access my end user portal, you can see that the user has the ability to choose a resize operation. They can specify a VM size. If a disk is available that matches the size of the desktop, then this can be chosen as well. And we can specify a duration. If I try to increase this above what an administrator has allowed, you'll see that I receive a message saying that the maximum resize duration is 8 hours. And it could be that I only actually need to use 4 hours of that window, so I can specify as a user the resize operation just to occur for 4 hours, and then the machine will automatically resize afterwards. You can see that activity is now being completed, the machine is being resized, and once that's completed, the user will have the option to power on the machine and work normally, but with the increased resources. I hope this video has been useful. Thank you for your time, and we will see you again.